Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Network channel. And here is my Monday Night RAW review associated with Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Hope you all had a good Monday. Hope your weekend was eventful and otherwise. Family, but hopefully things in time can. But beyond that, I also wanted to share that I do have a survey up on a website that you guys can do for and about this channel. Improvement, things you like, you don't like, trying to get some feedback from audience members. So we greatly appreciate that. I will have that in the comment section below. So at least I'll have one comment on this video, being myself. But beyond that, just wanted to let people know that you can leave your feedback there. I have some multiple choice, some like essay questions, really. I mean, you don't have to write a whole essay, but just, your thoughts on things and other things as well. Even one question that has you ranking things. So kind of a plethora of test answering different abilities like you would see in your regular test for school and otherwise. So welcome to check that out. Again, a survey for this channel, trying to get some feedback on what people would like, this and that. I already got some feedback from fellow YouTubers. So shout out to them. Thank you for doing that. And I'm taking some suggestions specifically from Mounty's Corner that I will be doing some different videos. Next week, I will be doing a Would You Rather video. Check out his channel to see his Would You Rather to understand what that is. Or just search it, or if you already know, then you're cooler than I am. But, because I didn't know at first when he brought that up, what is a Would You Rather? So I did see his video when he did it. I just forgot, because that's just how my mind is. It's always going. So, that's what I'll be doing. So people are welcome. If you want to leave your question here in this video or to send it to me on Twitter at WWE_podcast or my personal Twitter handle at Army_strong_06. But like I said, I'll have that survey link in a long-winded comment. I mean, heck, I'm the host of the Ramble. But I'll have it in a comment here below this video, and you can click on the link. Hopefully it works and go from there. So definitely hope to get those numbers up, get some people's opinions on things. But as we do here for Raw and SmackDown Live reviews, and to be quite honest, these reviews is one of the questions on the survey. I mean, I'm sure me just saying that spoils what it is, but go to the survey and find out what specifically the question is about these Raw and SmackDown Live reviews. But they are one of the topics, one of the questions brought up, and that one was actually in multiple choice form, not in the survey write your thoughts out form. Though if you want, I just thought about this. If people want, if you do the survey, if you did want to write about like one of the other multiple choice questions or one of the whatevers in a question that has a text only box, to write, you can, leave it there along with answering that question. You can speak on maybe another question that you wanted to elaborate with beyond what the multiple choice was, if you want. I mean, heck, I don't mind. I like to read essays, like to hear people's deep thoughts or general thoughts on whatever about this channel. Shows that they care, and I definitely will care, and my own side too. Read it all. Anyways, let's get into Monday Night Raw. As we do here for Raw and SmackDown Live reviews. Quick, short, to the point, as I always am in general. Whether that's right or wrong, whatever. That's just how I do. I have more in depth if I do have my team members, or otherwise, if I don't, then I'll just go try to go more in depth myself in general. But anyway, Raw kicking off with a tribute to Vader, who passed away. Then we had Kurt Angle announcing that the multi-man match at Extreme Rules has been canceled for now because of Paul Heyman running his mouth on Twitter and otherwise. All right, whatever. I guess they wanted to go a different direction. Then maybe they got, I don't want to say true negative heat backlash or negative press for copy and pasting pretty much what they did last season with Extreme Rules, with having a multi-man match for a number of contendership to face Brock at SummerSlam. Or face Brock next big pay-per-view. But whatever. But as of right now, at least Kurt Angle will take it under advisement. Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules one-on-ones. They both come out there, kind of like last week how that show started. With Kurt Angle, Reigns, Lashley. It's pretty much like Raw redo this week. It was kind of annoying to me, but it is whatever. So I forget about Raw because of that. because we see the Revival coming out, and we have that tag team match again. Only this time, the Revival get the win. And then during, in the commercials, we found out Rey Mysterio is a pre-order exclusive character for WWE 2K19. And Curtis Jackson, a one-on-one match, defeats one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Woken Matt Hardy. Alicia Fox makes a return on TV, which was interesting. I kind of thought she should have been released, but whatever. Maybe she just back to fulfill the rest of her contract, this and that, and not quit, and then be released when, or maybe not even released, just not to be resigned. The Authors of Pain finally also making their return and beating the Gibson brothers, I guess. And after the match, AOP attacks them, and then Titus Worldwide comes out to make the save, because before the match, Authors of Pain and Titus Worldwide have a little interaction backstage. That's what led to that happening. And it's made official, the B team will be facing Bray Wyatt and Woken Matt Hardy for the Raw Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules. Natty beats Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss in a one-on-one contest. Nia Jax being there, Nia Jax being a face again. I said on Twitter during Raw that she's kind of becoming like the Big Show. Low amount of title championship reigns and face heel so frequently. Whether that's going to continue, who knows in her career. But as of right now, she's a one-time champion. She's been heel-face combination probably 4 times already. Seems like that's the start of kind of having like a Big Show career. Female version of Big Show and that type of career. But it'd be what it be. Because in a way, it's somewhat success. And then the biggest moment of all, we did see Jinder Mahal interacting with the Riot Squad. That was actually kind of cool in its own way. But anyways, moving on to actual big things happening. The Riot Squad then going out there to defeat BAYLEY, Sasha Banks, and Ember Moon. Banks actually getting the win pin. And then right after, BAYLEY just attacks her, just goes boom, boom, goes ham on her ass. And it's surprising of how quick that was done. And I don't mean like, it wasn't teased, or they didn't have a stare down and then it happened, or Sasha turned her back and BAYLEY attacked her in that way in the middle of the ring, or something in that effect, like you would think it would happen. But literally not even any thought of it or tease of it or big moment or stare down. It just literally was, she got beat. Sasha's sitting there sulking, as Sasha does. And BAYLEY just turned there and just turned around. Boom, 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 boom. And then, BAYLEY has a, or not BAYLEY, but Banks has a surprise face. Like, what the heck? Well, there you go. But no, after the match, BAYLEY didn't just destroy Sasha Banks. Is it a heel turn? Is it not a heel turn? I actually have that on Twitter. I have that GIF, the Undertaker GIF when he was a draft pick in the first iteration of the brand extension. Though he wasn't the number 1 overall pick for the first ever brand extension, that was The Rock. But he was one of the picks because he was picked by Ric Flair. He was supposed to be picked by Mr. McMahon, by Vince McMahon, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. That was the backstory and the storyline or whatever at that point. Point is, I use that GIF with the Undertaker's reaction to that pick of Ric Flair's here as if meaning, because next week Kurt Angle says, BAYLEY, you're going to counseling. If you don't, you're fired. And you go to SmackDown Live. Part of me was like, okay. BAYLEY goes to SmackDown Live. We keep Sasha Banks and BAYLEY apart for a long period of time. And then they meet back up, maybe even a short period of time at SummerSlam. But they still can have their match, but BAYLEY's on SmackDown Live. I don't know. That would be interesting. Probably won't happen. Would be interesting if that was the case. Because you'd be like, after this, I don't want to go to counseling. And then Kurt Angle's like, okay, I have no choice. You're fired. You can go to SmackDown Live. Or he just simply says you're fired. And then she shows up on SmackDown Live next Tuesday. Or they hold that off until at Extreme Rules and this and that, blah, blah, blah. To attack Sasha Banks again. Comes out of the crowd. She's wearing civilian clothes or, regular clothes. And there you go. Either way, whatever. However, it probably won't be as cool as I'm kind of booking it, but it's going to be interesting, and hopefully she is. The point is, I was using that Undertaker GIF if she does get to counseling, if they continue that storyline and whatever BS that segment will be, and she's a face again, and she never really turned heel. She just got her backbone. That's what they're going to be going with it. I mean, that's good, fine, but she should be a heel. I want to see how she does. Run with that ball. Yada yada. I've been saying for weeks or months, if not a year. Let her run with it, and I think she can do a pretty dang good, job. We know Sasha Banks is great as a face. We know she's good as a heel. Bayley, we need to see how she is as a heel. I think she'd be fine. We just need to give her that freaking chance. Mojo Rawley refuses to have his rematch against No Way Jose, and he attacks one of the people there that comes out. Remember with Adam Rose was Rosebuds. I don't know if No Way Jose calls his posse, but there you go. Yeah, Dr. Shelby. Yeah, I don't think so. I hope we don't get Dr. Shelby. Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman beat Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. Constable Baron Corbin, my comment. And of course, Finn and Corbin turn on each other after the match, and Braun and Owens, turn on each other. Even though Owens actually was going to want to stay as frenemies or tag team partners. And Kevin Owens was trying to leave the building, but Braun took his keys and flipped his car. That was just funny in its own right. And then in the main event, Seth Rollins defeats Dolph Ziggler by DQ, and Drew McIntyre interferes and attacks Seth. After the match, Dolph and Drew attack Seth, but Roman Reigns makes the save. All right, Ziggler, you won't have a long title reign. It's all good. That, in a nutshell, was the so-so, but somewhat annoying, like a remake of last week's cut and paste in that sense for Monday Night Raw. And I have on my Twitter at WB_podcast. What's your thoughts? You're welcome to vote on my Insta poll. Do you think it was great, good, okay, or terrible? As I do each and every week there. Welcome to retweet it, vote, and otherwise. Welcome to subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you know when videos are live and go archived as well. But like I said, check out the survey. Give it a chance. It'll probably only take 5 minutes of your life. Or, at the least, it'll take 2 minutes out of your life. And at the most, if you really want to write an essay in those, regular, and those writing questions, then 2 minutes at the least, 10 minutes at the most. So if you have 10 minutes to spare at the most, then you should be good to do so. Just like it takes literally 2 seconds to subscribe to a channel, like a video, follow on Twitter, follow on Instagram. That's DBK_06. Takes 2 seconds to do that. I really appreciate it if you take 2 minutes to 10 minutes out of your time, which I do appreciate, to give your thoughts on the survey. If you take it seriously or not, that's your business. I can't make you do either way, but I do appreciate if you do that at all. So enjoy your evening, enjoy your days. I'll be back here tomorrow night. Or SmackDown Live review. And above all else, as always, take care.